I think it's the best way.
Can't really put the robot on your lap. So. Hi, it's Jay Flores here, the Global STEM Ambassador at Rockwell Automation. With me is Don Bosey, the President of FIRST, and Patrick, a FIRST student here from the local area. So let's start, Don. Can you give us a little bit of a history of FIRST and why you're so excited to be a part of it?
So FIRST is a not-for-profit organization whose mission is to inspire young people to become our next generation of science and technology leaders and innovators. And we've worked with Rockwell Automation for decades now, really trying to inspire the next generation of young people. It's a mission that's very near and dear to both organizations' hearts, and it's been a great collaboration.
Excellent. So yeah, so one of the cool things is the ability, because of the partnership, to be here at Automation Fair. So what do you see as some of the value of being able to showcase the programs here to all of the customers, partners, and people that are visiting?
So the Automation Fair is really a great opportunity for us to sort of showcase our teams. We bring in a lot of FIRST teams, all the way from FIRST LEGO League Junior, FIRST LEGO League, FIRST Tech Challenge, FIRST Robotics Competition. They have a great space here on the floor in the Engineering Our Future exhibit, and we really let them talk to many of the attendees about how the program has impacted them, what it's meant for them, and the kind of skills that they've gotten out of it. So it's a great way to expose the 15,000 attendees here at Automation Fair to FIRST and to young people. And then at the same time, I think it also really highlights sort of Rockwell Automation's commitment to engineering our future, developing the workforce that is going to power their customers into the future.
Absolutely. So it's an awesome opportunity from a Rockwell perspective for us to have a unique relationship with FIRST, since we use the automation on the field that the high school students are competing on. And so it's great for us to be able to provide mentoring opportunities for our employees, which we also value as development opportunities for those employees themselves. Provide product in the form of the automation for the field, which provides an improved experience for those who are both participating like Patrick and also the audience members that you're bringing in that might be trying to figure out what's going on and who's winning and how the score is going. And then again, the mentoring piece is great engagement for our employees. We see higher levels of engagement amongst those employees that are supporting teams. And it's another one of the great reasons why some people like to work for Rockwell. So it's great to have from that partnership. From your experience this weekend and talking to some of the employees and some of the students that were around, how did you see that all come together, and how do you see us expanding that here with this event?
So this is a terrific opportunity to highlight all the different ways that Rockwell's engaged and to show our students the different ways they're engaged. As Jay said, of course, they see them as mentors and being involved with their teams and as volunteers at our events, but also they get exposed to the technology that really powers our fields. Our scorekeeping, our automated field management systems are all powered by Rockwell Automation Solutions, and it's really a great opportunity to expose the students to that and a whole lot more technology, as you can see behind us. At the same time, we see lots of Rockwell Automation employees who work with teams and mentor teams coming over and being so proud of what they're involved in, proud of how amazing these students are and what they're doing. So it really kind of brings it all home, and it's kind of neat because normally a lot of times we're all working together at a first event, and it's kind of cool to be able to bring this type of same excitement and fun to a Rockwell Automation event. So.
Yeah, so one of the things that I've noticed is it's great to see the younger kids. We're reaching as young as 6 years old through FIRST, and see them doing a little bit of, it's not complex programming, but some programming at that young of an age, and turning a motor or using a sensor to navigate the field. And those things you'll see out on the floor in a much larger industrial version, but kids as young as 6 years old are getting exposed to that. So what do you see as that importance of starting young? Why is FIRST going so early?
So our goal is to engage kids from a very young age, as early as age 6, expose them to things like coding and sensors and building. And we do that in our youngest programs using Legos, which is something that's very familiar. It's a lot of fun. It's something that most kids are very attracted to. But I would say sometimes it's not your grandmother's Lego anymore. And so they use Mindstorms or an EV2, which is a programmable little robot. And so they all get exposed to coding, building, and problem solving. We find some of these younger kids are actually our most innovative problem solvers. They're not afraid to put a crazy idea out there. They don't know what won't work. So they're really very exciting and very engaging at that young age. And we figure the more kids we can expose to that early on, and the more we can nurture that in young people, the better the world will be down the road. So.
And we're seeing that in our interns. We're seeing high school internships. We're seeing college interns that are coming with FIRST experience that either met us at a FIRST event and saw the logo and decided to then talk to us at a career fair, or even some students that are part of a Rockwell-sponsored team engaged with their mentor who works at Rockwell Automation and is then able to make that connection of, okay, this could be a next step for me. And it's great to see a lot of that talent now coming into the organization with the valuable experience that you're providing, and not just on the technical side, but the soft skills as well. So with that, I'd like to kind of transition over to you, Patrick, and can you tell us a little bit about how you got involved and what sparked your interest in FIRST?
Yeah. So before being engaged with robotics and FIRST in general, the whole life was centered around football. Sports was a major thing in my family, and so I was raised to believe that I was going to be part of that. So I played football for a good majority of that, and then during my freshman year of high school, I was expected to play football as well. But during freshman orientation, my team, the Roll Lancers, and they had presented me with an opportunity that I never had before, and that allowed me to pursue that opportunity, which was STEM. So in taking that opportunity, it opened up a path for me and allowed me to develop a passion that I never knew that I could even attempt to develop. And so I'm grateful for FIRST, and I'm grateful for the team for allowing me to be able to pursue that passion, to develop a passion, to fan the flames, really.
Yeah.
And it's really means a lot to me to be able to see the fruits of our labor.
And so it's great to see that this is a different kind of sport, right? But one that a lot of students can go pro in, right? There's all kinds of opportunities for students in these fields. And so what is your team or what are you now excited about to get more students into a similar experience to you that may not have had that guidance or that exciting avenue to explore STEM? How are you and your team getting the word out there?
Well, for starters, the team has started the Philadelphia Robotics Coalition. The Robotics Coalition is here to make sure that those teams, we can start teams in Philadelphia, that those teams are able to continue to be first teams, are able to sustain themselves, and if they need help, we are able to provide them with help. Because in the time of our need, when we needed assistance in keeping our team up and continuing to be a first team, no one was around for us. So we understand how that feels. So by providing students with another chance, another opportunity that they may not have had before, it's what we need to do in order to get the word out.
And in terms of next steps and from what you've learned from FIRST, what do you see your future as now?
I've really developed a passion for cybersecurity. I really want to pursue a career in that.
Excellent. Awesome. Well, thank you for both of your time. I hope that people will be able to get out to a FIRST event. They're free and open to the public. Talk to a few students. They will inspire you. You'll understand why we're so passionate about it and how you can get more involved. You can follow FIRST on social media, on Instagram and Twitter. Also follow me at Jay Flores 2032. I'm always trying to help make it loud as well. So we're looking forward to seeing you at a Future Engineering, our future booth at an automation fair, or at a FIRST event anywhere nearby. firstinspires.org. You'll be able to look up an event close by. So thank you for your time.